Welcome back to the Senior Living Daily, your go-to source for staying sharp, strong, and independent after 60. We're here to provide clarity and support on your journey. In today's episode, I want to share something that hits close to home. For a significant part of my life, I was under the impression that seafood was always a solid option. What's stopping me? Doctors rave about it. It's rich in omega-3s, and it stands as the cornerstone of Japanese longevity, a nation celebrated for having the healthiest seniors on the planet. But here's the thing that often goes unsaid. Not all seafood is safe once you hit 60. Interestingly, many of the most beloved fish dishes might be quietly contributing to inflammation, impairing your memory, and burdening your liver with toxins that your body struggles to process. You won't want to miss this. In this episode, we dive into 4 seafoods that could be silently harming your health after 60, along with 4 healthier alternatives that your body really craves. The most recent one truly took me by surprise. Nearly every senior consumes it, and it may be causing significant damage. Joining us today is Japan's oldest practicing doctor to help us break it all down. At over 100 years old, he remains sharp and continues to treat patients. Now, he's back in the studio to do what he does best, speak. Welcome everyone to the story of Japan's oldest doctor. Welcome back, Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara.
I appreciate it, my friend. It's truly a privilege. This is an essential discussion, as seafood holds a revered place in Japanese culture. It's more than just food. It's a blend of healing, tradition, and ritual. However, once you hit 60, your body undergoes transformations. Some fish that once provided strength now quietly lead to inflammation, mercury accumulation, and metabolic strain. Many people overlook the fact that the very nutrients that benefit the young, such as selenium and omega-3s, can turn detrimental in excess when the body's detoxification processes slow down. I encountered a 74-year-old patient who consumed canned tuna nearly every day. She believed she was opting for the healthiest option. However, as time went on, she began to experience brain fog, hand tremors, and fatigue. Tests revealed increased mercury levels, indicating her body was struggling to filter it effectively. After we cut back on specific seafoods and swapped them for cleaner alternatives, her clarity and balance came back.
That really resonates because tuna is among the most popular health foods globally. It's easy to access, budget-friendly, and widely regarded as a reliable choice. Yet you're suggesting it might have hidden downsides.
Absolutely. It's particularly important for older adults, highlighting the need for a deeper exploration. Today, we're diving into 4 seafood options that might be causing more harm than benefit, along with 4 that can nourish you safely, just as traditional Japanese diets have always intended.
That's precisely why your presence is crucial for this, doctor, as the stakes are elevated and the confusion is palpable. Individuals aged 60 and above are striving to improve their diets, yet they frequently fall victim to misleading information from outdated guidance or savvy marketing tactics. All right, let's set the record straight. What seafood should seniors take a closer look at? What's causing it to inflict more harm than they realize?
Farm shrimp is the first seafood that seniors should approach with caution. At first glance, it appears to be a wise decision. Lean and packed with protein, plus a breeze to prepare. However, many individuals are unaware that a significant portion of shrimp available on the market originates from farms that are not only overcrowded, but also heavily polluted. Many of these farms utilize antibiotics, pesticides, and chemical preservatives, a number of which are prohibited in other sectors. Now let's talk about the real threat here. Once you hit 60, your body starts to react more strongly to these residues. Your liver experiences a decrease in function. Your immune system ramps up its reactivity. Even tiny amounts of these chemicals can silently spark inflammation, manifesting not as sudden illness but through subtle signs: aching joints, digestive troubles, or unexplained fatigue.
Hold on. Are you suggesting that something as ordinary as shrimp might be contributing to inflammation simply based on its farming methods? I've never come across that on a food label before.
Absolutely. And that's a key issue we're facing. Many individuals purchase shrimp that is frozen, pre-packaged, and possibly even pre-cooked, often unaware of its origins or the processing it underwent. A recent study featured in Environmental Toxicology and Chemistry revealed that farmed shrimp from various countries showed positive results for chlorophenol, an antibiotic that has been banned due to its association with bone marrow suppression. That's the kind of risk we're diving into.
That's tough to take in, particularly because shrimp is so prevalent. This is precisely why this discussion is so important. Okay, let's move forward. What's the second seafood that seniors might want to think twice about? What could make it even more perilous than they understand?
The second option is canned tuna, especially the varieties that are prominently displayed on grocery store shelves, marked as light, chunk, or packed in water. It's easy to use, packed with protein, and promoted as beneficial for heart health. However, many seniors may not be aware that canned tuna is among the foods with the highest mercury content in today's diet. Mercury acts as a neurotoxin. While younger individuals might process it more effectively over time, older adults often lack that same level of resilience. The liver and kidneys begin to slow their functions. The pathways for detoxification become less effective. The mercury builds up, and it doesn't simply remain in the bloodstream. It integrates into tissue, particularly within the brain. As time goes on, this accumulation can resemble the effects of aging: forgetfulness, decreased cognitive speed, persistent tiredness, and shifts in mood.
That's the part that can be unsettling, as many people think it's simply a matter of getting older. They never consider maybe it's the tuna sandwich I've been having every other day for the past 20 years. There are no red flags, no allergic reactions to signal a problem. It simply accumulates.
Absolutely. That's what makes it incredibly risky. There's a quietness that wraps around me, and it feels like home. I encountered a 69-year-old patient who consumed tuna 3 times weekly, only one type of fish, no options. As time went on, she began to experience brain fog, mild depression, and tremors in her hands. We conducted some tests. Her mercury levels were almost twice the safe limit. We removed the tuna, incorporated safer seafood options, and her symptoms started to improve. A study in neurotoxicology has confirmed this finding, revealing that older adults with moderate mercury exposure exhibited notably diminished cognitive performance. Once more, these weren't outlandish situations. These were everyday individuals enjoying what they believed to be a healthy, intelligent source of protein. Let's continue onward. We've got 2 completed. What's the third seafood on your list that could potentially be causing more harm than benefit for seniors? The third option is tilapia. It's frequently regarded as a reliable and impartial option. There's no overpowering scent, no flesh, no skeleton. Cooking is simple and budget-friendly. However, when it comes to nutrition, this fish can be quite deceptive, particularly for individuals over the age of 60. Much of the tilapia available comes from densely populated ponds, where they are fed a diet primarily consisting of soy and corn, and are raised in environments that do not provide natural nutrients. Consequently, tilapia ranks among the fish with the least favorable omega-3 to omega-6 ratios. It's important to note that omega-3s help to reduce inflammation, whereas an excess of omega-6s can actually contribute to it. When seniors consume tilapia on a regular basis, they may inadvertently be fueling the inflammation they seek to prevent.
I've actually spotted tilapia on hospital menus. It's frequently what is provided to heart patients or seniors who are recuperating from surgery. However, if the omega-6 levels are elevated and it's sourced from subpar farming practices, that doesn't qualify as recovery food. That's a bump in the road.
Absolutely. In Japan, tilapia is nearly non-existent in traditional diets. It's not about it being foreign, it's simply that it provides minimal nutritional value. A study published in the Journal of the American Dietetic Association reveals that the inflammatory potential of farmed tilapia is on par with consuming processed meats such as bacon or sausage. That's not what anyone anticipates from a white fish dish. Additionally, the fat profile isn't the only concern. Farmed tilapia might also have traces of antibiotic residues and industrial pollutants, which can vary based on its source region. For seniors with weakened detox systems, that's an additional strain the body can do without.
We've covered 3 topics so far, and each one has been about foods that people consume, believing they're making healthy choices. Okay, doctor, what's the 4th seafood that older adults should reconsider before adding to their meal?
The fourth item on our list is imitation crab, which is also referred to as surimi. It's that delightful pink and white seafood stick often featured in sushi rolls, seafood salads, and buffet trays. It resembles crab, has a hint of crab flavor, yet it's not actually crab. What we have here is a concoction of white fish, paste, starch, sugar, salt, and a medley of artificial flavorings, all bound together with a mix of additives and preservatives. This mix poses significant risks for older adults. Refined starch can lead to a surge in blood sugar levels. Sodium puts a strain on the kidneys, while additives such as monosodium glutamate, MSG, and synthetic food dyes can cause irritation to both the nervous system and the gut. Imitation crab isn't really food. It's a product that provides calories but lacks genuine nourishment.
I've noticed that stuff popping up all over, even in those so-called healthy sushi rolls. It's affordable, straightforward, and well-known. What you're expressing is that for individuals over 60, it holds significant meaning. It's provocative.
Absolutely. It creates a facade of seafood, yet lacks the advantages. A study published in Food and Chemical Toxicology revealed that older individuals who regularly consumed processed seafood analogues, such as imitation crab, exhibited heightened markers of oxidative stress and inflammatory response. This results in increased stiffness, prolonged recovery times, and potential cognitive impairment. In authentic Japanese cuisine, genuine crab is honored, not replicated. When the authentic is out of reach, we don't substitute it with synthetic alternatives. We opt for a completely different direction. We must embrace that mindset once again.
And there you have it, the four: farmed shrimp, canned tuna, tilapia, imitation crab. All commonly consumed, all promoted as nutritious, and all, based on your insights, possibly detrimental after the age of 60. All right, let's shift gears here. You've mentioned it previously. Food has the power to harm, but it also has the ability to heal. Which four types of seafood should seniors consider incorporating into their diets instead? Let's kick things off with one of the most impactful.
Salmon caught in the wild. Genuine cold water salmon, sourced straight from the wild, untouched by farming or dyeing. This fish boasts a wealth of long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, including EPA and DHA, which play a crucial role in supporting brain health, enhancing joint function, and alleviating chronic inflammation. For seniors, it's among the rare foods that genuinely aids in healing at a cellular level. In Japan, grilled salmon is a common breakfast choice. A delicate portion, softly prepared, accompanied by a bowl of miso and tender steamed greens. It's more than just a tradition. It's rooted in biochemistry.
Research published in the Journal of Nutrition reveals that older adults eating wild salmon twice weekly experienced notably reduced levels of C-reactive protein, an important indicator of systemic inflammation. That's absolutely amazing. What I really appreciate is the simplicity of it. You're not encouraging anyone to purchase supplements or powders. A genuine piece of fish prepared with attention and love.
Absolutely. Finding equilibrium is essential. A joint filter isn't necessary. A simple serving combined with comforting earthy dishes, the body truly absorbs it in that manner, not only as energy, but also as restoration.
Let's continue onward. What's the next seafood you suggest seniors should explore more?
Next up are sardines, particularly those that are wild caught, preserved in olive oil or water, and enjoyed whole, bones and all. Sardines stand out as a highly nutritious seafood option, especially beneficial for seniors due to three key factors: their rich omega-3 content, significant calcium levels, and low mercury presence. That blend is uncommon, and it's precisely what the maturing body craves. Sardines have long been regarded as a food that promotes longevity in Japan. We simmer them, grill them, and occasionally dry them out for snacks. When softened, bones offer natural calcium that bolsters bone strength without relying on synthetic supplements. Additionally, the omega-3 content aids in reducing inflammation while supporting heart and brain function.
Sardines seem to carry a negative image, particularly in Western culture. Some individuals believe they possess too much strength or have an overly fishy quality. So you're suggesting that they are truly among the safest and most beneficial seafood options for older adults?
Absolutely, and the research supports it. A study featured in Clinical Interventions in Aging revealed that older adults who frequently included sardines in their diet exhibited improved bone mineral density and reduced inflammatory markers when compared to those who did not consume fish at all. Sardines, being small and positioned low on the food chain, have minimal mercury levels, which makes them one of the safest options for regular consumption.
So that's two options: wild salmon and sardines. Let's continue the conversation, Doctor. What comes in at number 3?
Coming in at number 3 is mackerel, but it's not just any variety. I'm discussing wild-caught oily mackerel, such as saba, which is a common dish in Japan. Mackerel boasts a wealth of omega-3s, vitamin D and coenzyme Q10, nutrients essential for maintaining heart health, supporting cognitive function, and boosting cellular energy in older adults. Mackerel, in contrast to lean white fish, provides the body with rich, lasting nourishment. It boosts the mitochondria, those small powerhouses in your cells that often decline as you get older. It intelligently helps regulate cholesterol by increasing HDL, the protective type.
That's quite fascinating, as mackerel often flies under the radar for many people. It's not in vogue like salmon, and it doesn't have the flair of shellfish. What you're suggesting is that for seniors, it could be one of the most comprehensive options available.
Absolutely. In Japan, saba is frequently grilled with a sprinkle of salt and accompanied by grated daikon radish. It's straightforward, impactful, harmonious, and once more, it's more than mere tradition. A study published in Lipids in Health and Disease found that older adults who consumed mackerel experienced improvements in arterial elasticity and reductions in triglycerides, both crucial factors in lowering the risk of stroke and heart disease.
We've got salmon, sardines, and mackerel, each bringing their own unique strengths to the table. What's the 4th seafood item on your list, Doctor? This is the one that completes the picture.
Scallops come in at number 4, but they must be wild-caught and served in a straightforward manner. Scallops often fly under the radar, yet they stand out as one of the cleanest and most easily digestible proteins available for those over 60. These options are low in mercury and fat while being packed with vitamin B12, which is essential for brain health and energy metabolism, 2 aspects that tend to decline as we age. What sets scallops apart is their lightness on the system. For older adults experiencing slower digestion or liver strain, scallops provide high-quality nutrition that is gentle on the body. When prepared in the classic way, whether it's lightly seared or steamed with miso or seaweed, they provide nourishment while keeping inflammation in check.
That's a really refreshing perspective, as many believe that only heavy fish can provide significant benefits. You're suggesting that scallops, with their gentle, light texture and nutrient density, can offer therapeutic benefits as well.
Absolutely. A recent study featured in Marine Drugs revealed that specific peptides found in scallops exhibit anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, particularly in aging cells experiencing stress. They go beyond being clean, they offer protection. For seniors aiming to enhance strength, clarity, and longevity, these 4 seafood options, wild salmon, sardines, mackerel, and scallops, provide essential nourishment while minimizing hidden risks.
What an incredible transformation! We began by discussing 4 seafoods that subtly impact the body negatively, and now we're exploring 4 that can genuinely promote healing, boost energy, and enhance aging with vitality. Dr. Hinohara, what's the key takeaway you'd like every listener to remember after today's discussion?
Here's the takeaway. Not all seafood is created equal. After reaching the age of 60, the distinctions become increasingly significant. Making the right choices can help you lower inflammation, enhance mental clarity, and boost your energy levels. Those who are not right can quietly create the contrary effect. However, it isn't centered around fear. It's all about clarity. Your body continues to seek healing. It's time to stop giving it confusion and begin providing it with wisdom.
What a lovely sentiment, Dr. Hinohara. Thank you for consistently sharing truth with such kindness and profound insight. Each conversation we have reinforces the idea that health is not about limitations. It's all about reconnecting with the true needs of our bodies. If today's episode has you reconsidering your meal choices, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone special in your life. Health After 60 focuses on precision rather than perfection. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next episode.